Nih, udah aku record ya. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Robotic Manufacturing System with PBL code is RE038 for the final benchmark. We would like to presenting our presentation. And here is our team. And we have Richie as our team leader. And he is responsible for HMI configuration and also PLC programming. And then we have me, myself, Dinur Arifin as robot installation and programming PIC. And then Anthony Nathanael, he is responsible for the camera preparation and vision programming. And then Roberto Nicola Saputra, and he is responsible for HMI and PLC debugging. And for the project description of RMS, RMS is a robotic manufacturing system that integrates industrial components to automate tasks. This project focuses on a robotic system controlled via data communication Modbus TCP/IP between PLC that integrated with control board, HMI, and get data from integrated camera to control arm robot to accomplish the task. And the target or requirement that we should accomplish for this project is first, the system architecture with Modbus TCP/IP communication, and then new HMI display. It is a new display according to compared to the old display from previous semester, and then camera detect the workpiece color and coordinate X and Y axis, then send it to the PLC memory, and then centralized PLC program for sequencing and get the input from HMI and camera. Then implementation of the UR robot for random picking of the workpiece on the loading workpiece area, and then implementation of UR robot palletizing for the unload workpiece.
Okay, now for the project timeline, we will start from week one where the kickoff Fable design accelerator will be accomplished. After that, next week we do brainstorming with our with our project manager, which is Mr. Eko. After our brainstorming, we will do our early design where we design our system, our HMI, and other stuff. After that, we in the week 4 we do the implementation system, which is we will realize our early design. After that, in the next week, we will do testing the system out. After we testing the system, the next week we will evaluate it. Do it accomplish our goals or not? If not, we will do a revision. After that, we prepare for the benchmark, and in the week 7, we do the attest benchmark. From the benchmark, we will do troubleshooting, focusing on the vision and UR robot. And for the next week, we will improving the system feature, especially the vision and UR robot, where we will do a random picking. Next, we will do integrate all the system from HMI, UR robot, vision, and also PLC. In the next week, we test the system, and the next week again, we will evaluate and troubleshooting all the system. Until the week 30 and 40, we will focus on the final project.
Yeah, this is device we will use to system format PLC Schneider TM2. PLC Schneider for master for controller is connection by Ethernet to UR robot arm to be in place the connection by Ethernet. Intel Sense for camera vision, for Harmony HMI Schneider connection by Ethernet to display, and 5 VC with Ethernet port, and 6 Ethernet switch hub and cable to connection all device TCP/IP. System architecture. We use a system communication Modbus TCP/IP and PLC PC what you are, and Harmony is connection by Ethernet. This is switch hub to connect all device, and camera connect to PC by USB to detect coordinate and workpiece. Analysis project flowchart. First start and next camera detect target. If camera detect target, send coordinate to PLC. If fail, replay again to camera detect target. If camera detect target success, send coordinate to PLC, and PLC send coordinate to UART robot, and robot doing pick and place. And
So now we start from computer vision. In here, this is my job desk. The first is camera calibration. So the first, we have here we have flowchart for the method of calibration, and in the here we see the conclusion or result of our camera calibration with distortion coefficient is here, and the project error with 0.042472. And this for the color detection, we start from the initialization of system, and then take the camera frame, and we process the segmentation, and we define the 0.0 reference coordinate or point, and then start the detection color of object or workpiece. If the workpiece is detection, we move to start the process of segmentation color, and if the result is, if the system finish and we get the result is coordinate of X and Y, and then we send it to the PLC. So, and if the button out or stop is in the press, the program will be stopped. Next. Press. This is a picture of the tuning of ISP or hue, saturation, and value. The picture is show we the result of ISP HSY of the color green with with lower H is 40, lower is 80, lower P is 85, and upper hue is 120, and upper saturation is 255, and upper value is 255. So This is a process of computer vision or detection object or workpiece. In here we see the output is the coordinate of the workpiece, that is X and Y, and the data will be sent to PLC with Modbus word 100, 101, and 102.
Okay, next ini is HMI design, and in here have machine status, camera status, workpiece detection, emergency button, machine operation, coordinate X and Y, workpiece red and green, this button, start, stop, auto mode, manual mode, and reset counter.
Next, the PLC programming. I will explain about the PLC programming. In this RMS, the test will be divided by its step or step. In the step 0, there will be the idle step. The auto manual will be selected between auto or manual. If we select auto, it will go to the step auto. And it will be, if we choose manual, we go to step manual. In this case, in the step manual, the UR will be working after every time we press the start button. Object is detecting. Next. And for the auto, the UR robot will be going to the cycle automatically without any needing to press a start. And at the below, you can see there is a program which will define differentiate between green or red object. Things that.
Okay, now we get to URC programming slide, and this is my responsible for this graph. For URC programming side, first thing first that I need to do is coordinate frame alignment. This is the process of alignment the coordinate system between the robot and also the camera. Here is the figure provided that capture from the polyscope teaching pendant. Here's I make a new features with the name SPBL RMS. In this the overview for the new feature, and this new feature is to get the same coordinate system between the robot and also the camera system. And after that, what I need to establish is the Modbus address mapping. And here is the Modbus address mapping. This is the mapping between the UR robot controller and also connected to the PLC program. And then the next step is I need to do the programming side. And here is the capture of random picking program. Here is provided the step of the random picking. If you can see from the first step, there is a sequence for before start to get the initial position, and then going to the start-stop condition checking, and then get to the our workpiece color to get the check. Is it what is the color of the workpiece for the correct palletizing? And here is how this robot get the correct random picking coordinate. There are two different axes, X and Y. And then from this axis, I make this axis get to the variable, and this variable is to make a new Cartesian pose of the robot. And then with this program, we can make the robot to get the workpiece correctly according to the position of the coordinate that sent by the camera. And then for the next process is the palletizing program. Here is the palletizing step. And this step is provided with a feature from the polyscope with the palletizing pattern. And then we can just set the parameter that we need according to the feature. Like the pattern that we established is the square pattern of the pallet, and then the approach position, then the pattern point position, and until the parameter is complete for all these program steps.
So, we have a target of completion. The first is implement the system architecture with Modbus TCP/IP communication. And then we get the new HMI display ready to use, and the camera is able to detect the coordinate, the workpiece color and coordinate X and Y axis, and then send to the PLC memory. And then centralized PLC program for sequencing and get the input from HMI and camera. And then implementation of the UI robot random teaching for the loading workpiece. And last, we have to implementation the UI robot placing for the unload workpiece. For conclusion, robotic manufacturing system requires seamless communication between smart devices. That's why we choose the Ethernet TCP/IP to integrate all devices. The project demonstrated successfully for the simple industry implementation, for the random picking and placing workpiece with PLC centralized program sequence and vision based. With further optimization that's remain to be explored, such as workpiece angle detection, camera creation, HMI display, and robot movement feature improvement can be recommended. The system can then be scaled to address more complex industrial tasks. This is our activity. The first is hardware setup, and then we start the program, or we make the program robot and integrate. And then for the camera, we trial the detection of XY and accuracy. And the last, we trial and debugging the system.
Okay, thank you so much. And that's all for our team, Robotic Manufacturing System. Thank you for the attention and goodbye. See you.